The symptoms of TBI are often expressed through changes in personality, changes in the ability to manage with certain cognitive processes. It may have to do with how a person reacts to someone else, becoming more reactive, becoming more explosive, unable to manage a lot of sensory input from the environment. So when a service member comes back into a family with young children, for example, it can be very challenging for that service member in returning to a home where there may be loud noises, there might be disruptions, there might be a lot going on interpersonally, and it can result in them becoming more reactive. It can result in them becoming more withdrawn from the family, both of which can be confusing and hard for family members to understand. It's hard for people to understand what these changes are due to, whether they're due to a physical problem, whether they're due to the experiences that were faced in combat theater. And so for many families where there's an unclear diagnosis, or there was an unclear diagnosis of traumatic brain injury, it can be very difficult to know what's causing the problems. And sometimes families assume that there's something wrong with their family, there's something wrong with their relationships. And it's experienced at a very personal level as they're relating to people, relating to this father or this mother who's returned home changed, where they have no clear explanation of what that change is about, and they may come up with their own ideas as to what's contributing to it, like it's the war, or that it's the fact that we were separated, or it's the fact that we're having difficulty in our marriage, or for some children even worried that my dad or my mom doesn't love me anymore. So a diagnosis helps husbands and wives talk about the conditions. It helps them explain the conditions to their children so that they can better understand what it is that they're experiencing within the family, and also learn together how they can parent their children in ways, even with the illness, that can allow their kids to be successful and grow in a healthy way.